Welcome everyone to our video blog. Here we are again. Another month has gone by and we're reaching towards the summer. It feels it's getting a little bit summery, although we've still got some rain today. But let's not talk about the weather. Let's talk about what's coming up. And Kimerie, I know very soon coming up is the Saturday workshop. We Are Enough.
Yes.
A provocative, interesting title. Well, tell me all about We Are Enough.
Well, basically, so many of us have this idea of we're not enough. It can stop us even trying to do anything or setting ourselves to achieve anything because we might fail. So if we don't start, we can't fail because I'm not enough. And on the other extreme, we work hard and hard and hard and prove ourselves because there's this inner belief, I am not enough. And it's not something that's always really addressed. They talk about imposter syndrome, which comes out of we are not enough. But of course, in Unity, we say we are enough. We are enough. But we've also got the human experience and belief and fear that we're not enough. So this is what we're addressing in the workshop. It's going to be really exciting. We've got all our different Unity UK teachers and ministers coming together with their own experiences, their own ideas, meditations and exercises, and sharing to really dive into this and to really tap into we are enough.
This is online. It's one day. Quite a challenge all in one day.
Yes.
And what's the date? We need to know the date.
20th of May.
So quite soon.
It's quite soon.
Still places.
Actually, there's a note for that. It was advertised as the 6th of May, but of course that became the coronation day. So in the Daily Word, it says the 6th of May, but actually we had to move it to the 20th because the Daily Word was produced before the coronation was announced. We're organised.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, that's lovely, and that's really something to look forward to.
Yes.
And in a similar way, I suppose, the retreats are coming up. They're obviously over several days, so it's a more extensive way of exploring different topics. And of course, it's in a retreat centre, which means we all go off into a place all together, and it gives you that special feeling. So there is something about the retreat that I think we all cherish.
Yes.
And we do recommend it. It's a wonderful experience. 2 retreats coming up, one in July, Moving Through Change, one in October, Prosperity, There Is Enough. So let's go straight to the July one, because obviously that's not too far away, in Worcestershire, in Holland House.
Yes. So again, teachers and Unity leaders sharing and coming together. But as you say, Holland House, well, both the retreat centres, but Holland House is special to many of us. It's a beautiful old building. The food is fabulous, and the energy of the chapel they have, and the grounds that go down to the River Avon. It's something very special about the place. And also, as you say, when we come together en masse, so to speak, and there are generally 10, 15, 18 of us. It's not a huge group, but it's enough to start to get to know each other and build relationships. Many friendships are built at retreats. 20 years later, I know people are still connecting and meeting because they met at a retreat in Unity. So they're really up there, heartwarming, they're real. We get to know each other as well as the Unity materials. So they both have their place because not everyone can come to a retreat. So online works, and it does work really well. But also to get together in person is special.
And Holland House is lovely. I remember the ravens, the croaking of the ravens when we went on a silent retreat a few years ago, and I do remember those croaking ravens and lovely trees.
Amazing!
Trees.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful experience, a unique experience, I think. Yes. So those are. Both the events. Do you want to say anything about the one in October, the one in Woking? That's of course a lot nearer to London.
Yes.
For those of you who are listening or watching that are London-based.
Yes, and they've changed their parameters at St Columba's now. They're asking for full payment 3 months before we go. We've got to limit our places because we cannot pay for a lot of places, and then nobody shows up. So places are limited at St Columba's at this moment, and it could be that we expand and we get more people, which will be fabulous. But yes, so that does need to be thought out. If you want to go to St Columba's, we do need to have the names and the payment 3 months before going.
Okay, and just before we finish,
yes,
the celebration day. We should mention something about the celebration day.
Yes, that's at Unity London. All the details will be found on the website, and actually it's going out in the newsletter as well this month. Yes, last Saturday in July, I think it's the 29th of July. It's in the afternoon, 1 till 5. And we are putting together another eclectic program. We have speakers, we have people that part of our ministry in the UK that from Trinidad and Tobago, from Guyana. So it's very international based, and it's lovely. It's a mix of Zoom and in the room, so you can go in person or you can join on Zoom. And it's where AUL gets together all the Association of Unity leaders and ministries and members from all around the UK and beyond come together.
And some distinguished singers, I think, including yourself.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
But you've been rehearsing a song that you will perhaps be
yes, we're
performing.
hoping to sing, yes.
Okay. Well, we all look forward to that. Kimerie has a wonderful voice, if you don't know, so that we can have a chance to hear that if you come to the celebration day. So there it all is, packed a little schedule ahead of us, and we will see you in a month's time.
Yes,
again, I think.
indeed. Thank you, Steve. Thank
So,
you.
bye-bye, everyone.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.